The first thing we learn about the Catholic perspective of freedom is that it is an authentic and exceptional sign of the divine image in the human person. God is the only existence which is utterly free, dependent on nothing and no one else, totally free to create or not create, though we say that love within the Trinity constrained God to create so as to share that inner love and beauty. For us to be created in God's image, it was necessary that we be created free. And so it is that by our very existence, we are destined for freedom. Freedom is the most prevalent theme throughout the Judeo-Christian scriptures. God gives freedom. God rescues in order to restore freedom. Pope Leo beautifully expressed this in revealing himself to Moses in the burning bush. God himself teaches us that listening is one of his defining characteristics. I have observed the misery of my people who are in Egypt. I have heard their cry. Hearing the cry of the oppressed is the beginning of a story of liberation in which the Lord calls Moses, sending him to his children who have been reduced to slavery. St. Paul wrote about how we should treasure the freedom brought to us in Christ. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. And Paul also explains, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Jesus was possessed by the Spirit of God. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me to proclaim liberty to the captives, freedom to those who are bound. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. It is a basic concept of Catholic social teaching and the gospel that wherever there is bondage, there is injustice. We can distinguish freedom from different aspects: external freedom, internal freedom, freedom from, and freedom for. The inscription written in stone in our capital describes two of the freedoms for. They are speech and worship, and it also identifies two freedoms from. They are want and fear.